We just got some huge leaks about the Fortnite Chapter 4 event. People are freaking out that it's 40 minutes long. Look, there's a ton of new pictures. I'm going to explain everything, so buckle in. First, we have to talk about this picture. This appeared in the news tab in-game with the phrase, "The island's reality is deteriorating. It's up to you to reforge it." The word reforge is very interesting in this context, so keep that in mind. There's a ton of detail here. There are dozens of chrome tornadoes and things flying in the air, and the map is literally fracturing. Is this what we're going to be looking at during the event? Is this picture literally a freeze frame of what's going to go down? Is the Herald going to call down all these chrome tornadoes and destroy the map like this? And if so, who's going to stop her? What forces are at play here? But there's one thing that people aren't really talking about. It's because you can't really see it. You see this very bright light at the bottom of the main tornado in the middle of the picture, and this white pink glow really reminds me of the 0 point. So it looks like during the event the Herald's going to try to use these chrome tornadoes to take over the 0 point or even try to destroy it. Okay, so with this picture, Epic also gave us a blog post giving us some details about the event. Everyone noticed that players are getting a free emote for participating, but there's a lot of details hidden here, including the emote. The title of the blog is Jump into Fortnite Chapter 3's Final Fracture, an otherworldly and an unexpected social event. Otherworldly is a very interesting choice of words here, and Epic is usually very intentional about the words they use. We'll be getting a lot of teasers this season that relate to outer space. NPCs around the map are telling us to look at the stars, and Donald changed his Twitter banner to the moon. And even some of the assets Fortnite are using to promote this event have a space background. To me, it's obvious that at some point during the event, we're going to be blasted off to space. To top it all off, the code name for the Chapter 4 map is literally Asteria. The name literally means of the stars in Greek. They also say this is an unexpected social event. What is social about this event? Well, get this. The Fracture Live event starts at 4 p.m. Eastern, but the playlist lets you actually join in progress until 4:40 p.m. That's a whole 40 minutes, and people are thinking that the event is going to take 40 minutes long. How can you join an event in progress if it's live? Well, this all seems confusing until we look at some leaks that came out a couple weeks ago. But before we get into that, guys, I have something to say. Fortnite has changed my life. 5 years of unforgettable games, events, friends, and memories that I will always cherish. I've always thought I want to create something truly special to celebrate the game that's given me so much and to capture all those moments and memories so that they live on forever. So at first I thought maybe a big rewind or a special storyline video, but I wanted to do it differently. How can I make something truly special for you guys that will last the test of time? So I had a crazy idea. What if it's animated? That's right. I built a full animation team to create the entire history of Fortnite. This is Chapter 1, 2, and 3, all baked into a 20+ minute long experience. It's going live on November 26th, this Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And this is just the start of my animation team. They've already finished a bunch of other animated stories from my life, so stick around for those videos as well. The team and I put so much effort into this for the past year, and I just can't wait for you guys to see it. All right, so now let's get back and explain the leak about what's going to happen after the event and why this join in progress for 40 minutes kind of makes sense. The playlist for the event got leaked, and people were able to get the event tags, which tells us what events are going to be happening during the finale. And there's a lot of information here. In these event tags, there's going to be an NPC that gives you quests, bounty boards, time trials, a basketball minigame, a prop transformation minigame, low gravity rocks, snowballs, a way to teleport through the 0 point, a stargazer, a fishing minigame, a campfire, a place to put on disguises. There is a lot of stuff here, and none of it seems like the end of the Fortnite island. And this seems to have a lot, and I mean a lot more layers to it, almost too much to be a pre-event lobby. I think this is a post-event lobby. For the first time, I think we're going to be able to play during downtime. After the event, somewhere out in space, we float through the stars, playing all these minigames and finding secrets about the new chapter. This might be the alternate to the black hole in Chapter 1 and the tsunami wave in Chapter 2. So the timeline seems to be that we're going to load into the event. We'll go into the pre-event lobby and area, pretty simple to what we've seen before. And then we'll experience the event, which will probably be anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, just like every other event in the past. I highly doubt there's going to be a 40-minute event. And after that, there's going to be a post-event lobby that people can queue into, and you're going to experience all these mini games, and there'll probably be some secrets and Easter eggs about what's going on in Chapter 4, and we'll have that during downtime to get some information and figure things out until Chapter 4 launches. And I don't think it's just going to be some small mini games. I think it's going to be a lot more impactful. Epic is calling this a social event, and that we're going to be able to reforge the island. That's a very strong word. And what if, call me crazy, what if reforging the island means we get to choose parts of what the Chapter 4 map looks like? The last time we had a social event like this, we were able to do the unvaulting and we brought back the drum gun. But that was the one and only time the community had a hand in what happens in the game directly. That event was a big success, and maybe now, instead of unvaulting a weapon, we're going to be forging and actually choosing parts of the Chapter 4 map to bring with us into the next chapter. This is crazy, but I wouldn't put it past Epic. They're always looking to go above and beyond and beat the previous events. Now, here's the thing. We know that during the event, there's going to be another free cosmetic, the Zero Fragment Backbling. The description reads, initiating Zero Fusion, and it looks like the 0 point is again in the stars being surrounded by chrome. This looks just like the shot from Donald Mustard's banner a few months ago. Speaking of good old Donald, he's back and up to no good with some teasers. He changed his description to Reality 153. I guess that's where we're heading after this event, and I think right now we are in Reality 0. He also just recently gave a very obvious teaser. The last time he posted an image was on October 9th. He tweeted out a picture of Midas, and considering all the other leaks, this is a lock that Midas is going to be returning during the event. Remember, there is going to be a spray that we're eventually getting called Silver and Gold, and it shows Midas's hand reaching out towards some chrome, which we're probably going to see the last of during this end of chapter event. There's also a lot of Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass characters as NPCs in the game right now. Remember, we're getting a free emote called Toasting Marshmallows for participating in this event. So I think I know the theme of the post-event area that we're going to be in. After the event, we're going to be floating in some campfire in outer space, completing these mini games and watching the map from a distance after the fracture. Now, the thing about the campfire is it's not a completely random thing. If you guys remember all the way back at the beginning of Chapter 3, after the map flipped and we washed up onto the island, we made our way towards the center of this island, and who did we find? We found the Foundation and some other Fortnite characters around a bonfire. We're pretty much starting and ending Chapter 3 in the same exact way. What do you guys think is going to go down during the event? There's going to be a ton of information in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned.